Well, listen. Here's the real question. You want to throw shade and shit. Why didn't you get a slushie? Why didn't you get your own damn slushie?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why? Because the fucking blue one is out of order again. And dude, every time I go to 7-Eleven for a damn slushie, the blue raspberry is never
You can't compromise?
You should have just gotten.
I did compromise. I drank some of hers.
You drank my Slurpee. No, that flavor is icky, or whatever the he said about the flavor of Slurpee. That
No, Morgan, say it how it is. He said icky, didn't he? He said, ew, that's icky. No.
That is definitely her interpretation of what I said.
I don't know, man. She said it pretty quickly. I don't know.
I'm sure she did, but the icky is never a word that comes out of my mouth.
He said it.
You're so good.
Nah, man, I'm ready to just hate him, Pat.
No, I smoke a lot of weed.
Okay, well, then you're smoking way too much green crack.
Nah, man, what about that time me and you sang Icky Vicky together? Don't throw that under the bus.
I might be able to use that.
We sang that.
Icky Vicky. Now I just need to meet somebody named Vicky, and then I can literally call her Icky Vicky.
Vicky's a very uncommon name too. I don't know many people named Vicky.
I don't think I know any Vickies.
I knew Vicky and
I know what Ricky
I don't even know logistics.
Can you call him Ricky?
No.
I could call Ricky Icky Ricky.
So did Ricky just?
But he got the name Bubbles, which I really like because he took a dab and like legitimately puked into his hand and like had these massive bubbles coming out of his fucking nose. And then like he literally slurped it all back up. Ugh. It was fucking disgusting.
The worst.
So now his nickname is now Bubbles.
Okay, so all right, so we were talking a lot about a little construction. Yes, yeah, hell yeah. So we have a little construction talk we were doing here, and because of that, there's a few things I want to show everybody. And Mitch, I want to ask, what's going on here? What did this guy do wrong? And let's pull this up, because Mitch is Jesus. If you didn't know, he's a carpenter. He's a carpenter.
I have holes. I do. I have holes.
He's a carpenter of the people. So I would just
limbs, that's for sure.
I would just like to know what's happening. We might not have sound. I don't know if it's gonna. Okay, cool. So just tell me what's going on here. What did he do wrong?
It looks like probably forgot to turn the power off. He's about to go. Ow! Wait for it. Wait for it. Look, he's even fucking scared himself. He knows he's fucking up. Fucking jackass. Look, this other dude's like, guys, wait for it. Wait for it. He's gonna fuck himself up.
Yeah.
It's why homie was
Construction
recording.
workers.
Wait.
Yep.
Look, why would you do this?
So here we go.
Whole ass fireball.
Hold on, here we go. He's gone. He evaporated. He right there. So it's funny because that's why I asked you that question. Like, how do you feel in that? Because this guy right here is definitely like, here's how I feel this went down. They went on break, and this guy's the old man who's like, oh, they're just going to go on break. They're not going to finish the job. They're not going to do anything. And they told him, like, all right, well, we got to wait for you guys to cut the power, so we're going to go on lunch break while you guys wait.
Exactly
and then he went, well, I'm just going to go do it. I'm just going to go cut the cord.
It's an open business right now, so
100%.
they probably had to wait.
It looks like a restaurant.
Guys, we can't do it. You young kids don't know what you're fucking doing. Back in my day, we never had to turn the fucking power up. And which is exactly why I quit working for fucking people, because I got tired of fucking jackasses like him.
Seriously, that's okay. What's
back in my fucking day? Well, sit the fuck down, you old guy.
So wait, But I have a question, y'all.
Okay.
Does anyone notice that the little clipper things that he's trying to do the clippy thing with, like, stay stuck to the ceiling after he evaporates?
Dude,
Like, does anyone else notice that?
I want to see that.
Does anyone else notice that?
Yeah, they're just hanging there.
I didn't even realize. I noticed he evaporated, and then
Like, he goes, and like,
Greatest vanishing magic trick I've ever seen. This is what we call magic for dummies.
ready, set, and
Flex.
Okay.
like,
Some say the puff of smoke afterwards is his soul leaving his body.
Right.
what also gets me is the dude in the red jacket doesn't react. Like, this guy just flew off.
It's like Mitch says and like Reese says, like it's like they all knew. It's like they all knew.
Oh, dude, everybody knew what was coming, even the idiot with the pliers.
Because I'm like, just ready, like.
Oh no, he did. He backed up a little bit. He kicked that damn ladder out the way too. Oh shit!
Look at the person in the far back. Look at the person in the far back with the black shirt. They're like with their hands on their hips. They're like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Wait.
I just find a new thing to stare at each time we watch this
Right?
fucking video. Like, what
Look, they walked away. Like, he said, I'm done. I ain't gonna watch
He's
this.
like, yeah, no, we can't do this.
Not even. You're right. Nobody reacted. Everybody knew.
anyone
Yeah,
know?
no, the guy in the red shirt definitely reacts to it.
Just a little
Just
bit, though.
maybe because he's underneath. So
Like, he just like, oh, maybe, like, just a little. But, like, he
Yeah.
doesn't, like, barely. No one looks at dude. Like, is no longer on the ladder.
Bah.
We need the rest of this clip.
Right?
We need to know what happens after that.
Stuart, Gigi, Grumpy Grandpa. Can you look Google?
Yeah, old guy clipping a power wire.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Is he okay?
Is he okay? And while he looks that up, let's go to.
Dead.
First comment.
Let's read some of the more of these comments. Reese, can you scroll through some of these? What do you mean he?
What do you mean he was welding? You can see.
Can't
People.
fix stupid, but apparently you can fry it.
That's actually good. Somebody said no. I like that. Somebody just tagged another person.
Watching news, this was gonna happen.
All right, go. Well, Stuart, any update on that guy? You found anything?
I found the Reddit thread.
There's a whole Reddit thread.
And I think
Okay, I don't know how high they were up in that building, but Mitch
So-
is so far out of that shit.
no. So this
Ground level work only.
this right here is the next thing I want to show you, Mitch. What happened?
Colorful lines across the screen.
Here we go. Oh.
Yo,
What?
this dude shat all
He
over.
accidentally got lifted in the air. The forklift worker didn't realize.
Oh my god, hang on.
A crane, yeah. Okay, thank you.
What the fuck?
Yo, I just shit all over
Oh my
myself.
god, how the fuck did
I ain't
this
gonna lie,
happen?
I would've.
I mean,
Where was he that he got picked up like that?
again, what? How does this happen? Like,
Like this one, I don't know. Cause you see how long that fucking rope is? Like the idiot was probably fucking off up there going, ha, 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 and then they picked his ass away from the building, and then it was no longer funny. And it was at that moment, Jesus knew he fucked up.
So I'm like, what's the rest of this clip?
it was like a movie moment of like some guy going like, all right, let's fuck with him, dude.
Right.
Okay, and then the guy takes it too far.
Yeah,
no, Tom,
absolutely.
seriously,
'Cause,
man,
I mean,
stop.
That fucking rope is way too long for it to just be an accident. I mean, yo, he's like dangling 20 feet away from the box.
That's why I'm like, I don't understand how this fucking happened either. What are the comments on this fuckery?
This
You know,
is, ladies
I'm just
and
saying-
gentlemen, this is why we have OSHA.
OSHA's never even seen
Dude
this before,
yelling
bro.
to stop it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, if I'm this guy, because he survives, and the second I
Let's
get
review
down,
more on the what happened in end. What is? Here's,
Oh, a news
oh look,
report.
there's a whole news report. Look at that. We get to find out some more answers on
dude,
this.
double producing here on the podcast. This is great. It's any update over there, Stuart, on the
They're just all saying the same bullshit we already said.
that he just
He's an idiot.
that he was an idiot. Nobody's talking about if he lived or
They
dead.
look at him, they know what's gonna happen, and they just let him do it.
The incident was one
We're
of
good-
a
we're
kind
good on
because
him.
it
We're good.
probably, like Mitch said, it had to have happened.
The worker got his arms caught up or tangled in a tagline.
Oh, so it wasn't the crane's at fault at all.
Tagline is a rope that is secured to the load that prevents us from unnecessary movement.
Yeah, but I like my torn button up. It's my favorite one. It makes me look grunge.
What the heck?
You've been using yours.
What the hell happened?
On
What the hell happened over here? What the
Yo, she keeps pointing her shit at me, showing me.
It's not a real fart! Anyways.
Oh, man.
I don't understand.
So, yeah, I mean, that happened. That's crazy. I mean,
Injuries he sustained.
if I'm
what
the-
injuries did he sustain?
from his,
I think I
it
caught
probably,
his arm. There's a good chance he lost his arm.
I mean, probably pulled his arm out of his socket or something, but.
It probably cut off circulation.
Like, you can lose digits that way.
It's funny because I was about to make I was gonna make a joke saying that like if I'm him, if I land after like I fall from the thing, I go like.
Surface and was not
Yep, I did that. Yeah.
But it's to cover how bitch he was. Or,
I did that on purpose, guys. Did y'all hear me out there hooting and hollering? That wasn't no scream. Those are screams of joy. It's like being on a roller coaster.
Screams of pain because my arms were shredded so hard during that whole thing.
You should have felt the pump I got, bro. The pump was insane.
You don't need to go to a
It
gym
might
when
have been a throb.
you work an our work site.
Question: how fast do they pull those fucking things out?
Man, not all that fast, but the thing said it got caught. So
Do you think on instant like
You watch
like
how
the
slow it
first
comes down,
jerk
and how
up, I
fast it
probably-
went up, like
essentially, yeah, they don't. The cranes lift a lot of
So how
weight,
did
but not.
how did they make it that high with him stuck in it? That's what I don't understand.
'Cause
Also, he's
the
underneath
rope was
something as it
already
is.
20 or it's got to be 20, 30 feet long, so it had to get the full extension of the rope, and then he was already up.
Do you think it's a rope that fell off of the thing?
No, it's part of the strap. That way they can secure the load better.
Right, so I'm saying, but it's not on the load, so it's like because that's when he's hanging underneath, so that's a strap that like fell off then.
No, it looks like just the extended part of the
It's-
strap.
Oh,
It's
okay.
what holds it to the pallet and shit, but I don't understand like how he made it that high off the ground.
Without anybody
Yo,
Because
being
it's
able.
that
you,
slow.
nobody in this video or this.
I'm saying, like,
company
some
can
guy-
admit the fact that they were up there fucking off on break,
Yeah,
and yeah,
he just hit some button. Do you think it's? I mean, is it that easy to just hit some button and just like kind of look away for this thing? You know?
not really. But you gotta
There's-
figure the guy operating this crane is nowhere near where he's actually hooking it up.
Uh
He
huh.
can kind of see where it's at. He can see once he picks the load up, but the guys on the ground
have to be
are the ones
that-
hooking it up, making sure shit's out of the way because he can't see that part.
I
right.
just don't understand how he got that high in the air before someone's like, oh shit, there's a dude stuck to the bottom of this fucking pallet. Like, I just don't get it. I really don't. That's like, there's more to this than
Look, they did
anybody
it.
knows.
Yeah, they did it
Yeah.
for the views, bro.
No,
His
yeah, the
TikTok
dude working the
blew
crane.
fuck
Yo.
up.
My man over here was
I'm
banging
sure
his
there's gonna
wife,
be all
and he
kinds of
was
fucking
like,
people fired from jobs and people not going back to work. If that's the fucking case, because if they were really fucking off and they can prove it,
Well, you know.
"Oh, you think this is a revenge thing of like this is some fucking some newbie here? Or?
I don't fucking know.
Yo, this
This
is
is some hazing here."
I just
Hey,
don't
this is
get it.
hazing. This is hazing at its finest.
I just don't get it. I don't understand.
Let's
Called
go
a
to
work
the
accident.
since we're talking about cranes, let's go to the other crane video
Please
before we.
hear my fucking eye
Yes.
roll in Toronto.
So y'all ready to have your palms sweat? Here we go.
Ugh. Vomit.
This
These
man,
ones make me a little greasy. I don't know how these people do this shit, bro.
Greasiest
And they
crane
just free climb.
in the world.
yep,
No.
tallest crane in Dubai. He's saying out he's like this is super greasy and his
No.
feet are slipping.
Be careful. These fat ones.
What? I want to vomit.
Oh
too
God,
crazy.
Oh my god.
why, bro?
My whole soul.
Bro, I couldn't do it, bro.
I hate it.
right.
I hate
I feel like I'm gonna fall when I see him do
Oh,
it.
wow.
No way. Bro, I'd have froze.
Nope.
Jessica, why'd you leave me? That's sweet. That's-
Yo.
This is
Nope.
incredible.
Nope.
Look at him. Look at him.
No, like I'm legitimately getting anxiety just watching
down.
Me
it.
too.
Yeah.
Like my chest hurts.
See, I can't. I don't know
Yeah.
how people do it.
I've watched this video a bunch, so I'm a little desensitized. It's
No.
I mean, bro, when I was, I think I might have
He's
been
just like
17
doing
or
this in a
18.
pair of fucking Vans too, just
Right?
like fuck it, living my best
No
life,
equipment.
like no nothing. Just here's a pair of cargo pants and.
My fear is the climb down. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's like, okay, time to get out. I'm like, okay,
No.
what?
No. Bro, they could have never paid me to go up.
No. I don't think anybody did pay him.
No, he just did
I
that as
think
like
he's
own
just
free
doing
will.
No way.
I'm sure this dude has like 1,000 of these videos of him climbing all kinds of crazy shit on his page.
And just
I'm sure of it.
how many of these people die from that? Stuart,
A lot.
Gigi, can you look up how many people die free climbing in the world?
My point.
No.
Does that say the fucking Eiffel Tower? Like, are you for real?
No.
Are
And
you
he's gonna
fucking-
walk on the edge of it.
Stop! I wanna stop. I can't.
Son
Get
of a
out of
bitch.
here. Get out
I'm
of
done.
here.
Just hopped over.
Just like fucking.
And this is the kind of guy he would go like this. Yeah, it's just fun. I just like to do it. He'd be like that. You're like, what? I don't want to even hang out with you, bro.
Page has to be him just like climbing all kinds of crazy fucking shit. Stop! Oh my god, no. No!
Is he
Stop it!
No. Oh. I thought he was gonna kill himself. I thought he was about to kill himself.
He only has 3 videos.
So he died.
Oh my god.
So he's
stop.
dead. Jesus.
Like, bro, you're dead if you don't make that.
That's crazy.
He's following one person and has 3 followers.
Who's he following?
Who does he follow?
Fails for life! Oh my god! I really hope this dude's alive too.
Yo,
Seriously.
that's great. That's got to be the opening clip. That's great.
Oh my god.
Shit.
God.
What else do we got on there?
This fucking crazy dude climbing the Eiffel Tower apparently.
Bro, that's like when the people, the
We
parkour
derailed.
guys, they literally climb all the way up and then they dangle off the end of a building. It's like, bro,
Robust.
what the fuck are you doing?
My chest hurts.
And then that's.
I'm sweaty a little bit.
Y'all, my
Oh.
palms are sweating.
So let's do.
We cannot watch
the
any more
cigar,
parkour things.
and then go into the snake. We can skip the
Do
big
the
thing.
what?
Cigar, yeah. So let me set it up. Goddamn. So
What the fuck?
yeah. So if you didn't know, with all the Russia, Brittany Griner, blah 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 bullshit going on, one thing's to be sure is that Seagal works for Russia. And we need to be scared because if you didn't know, this is the type of shit that he can do. Reese, hit it.
Comes from the dragon chasing the ball. But to not kill him,
Not-
we start here and go here.
Oh, he just killed him.
That guy's dead now.
Bro, how are you not trembling right now? I'm surprised you haven't pissed your pants right now, dude.
I did. I did trickle a little bit, but I wore a pad in the front that way.
Just in case you ever see a
Just-
Seagal video, yeah.
just in case.
You never know when you're gonna see
Rush
one.
to murder.
He even says, he's like, you don't hit him here because you'll kill him, and then he hits him there. He's like, watch, check it out, wham.
Like, yo, literally.
Oh
We need to
yeah.
report this to the FBI. Whatever agent is watching right now, go ahead and find this video, and you should go arrest this guy. Straight murder.
Gigi, I know you were looking something up. What would we get?
Yeah, it said like 38 people died last year rock climbing or some shit.
But not free running or anything.
Yeah, no, it didn't like say.
You know what?
I tried looking up.
You know what? Let me ask. Hey, hold on. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
For being drunk in your day off, Morgan, shut the fuck up. If for drunk and being your day off, you're doing great. You're doing great.
No, I'm looking up how many people die fucking, doing parkour and shit, and shit's like, oh, far fewer than die from sedentary lifestyles. Like, fuck off.
Gee, right, because fuck off, nobody cares.
That's what I'm asking.
There are more heart disease deaths every year.
I want to know, after maybe like 3 or 4 sessions of him being the Google guy, what his suggestions are going to end up being inside his Google searches. Like, yo, I'm got to imagine it's going to
Mine
get
are
very
already
interesting.
very wild.
Yeah.
My Facebook thinks I'm really into like MMA and weed, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Whoops.
I don't.
She was like, sorry. Like, yeah, that's definitely me.
They showed me like dab rigs and then like a fight, and I'm like, okay.
Bro, that's badass. Your feed,
Joe's like, hit the like button, hit the like button.
your feed rules. Let's hit the other one now. So let's talk about we like to talk about AI. Oh, hold on. Okay, Morgan's got something. Hold on.
So,
Yes, Morgan, please. Morgan, please, if you would. Go ahead.
So I don't know. There's like two different kind of things. So I'll read both. So the one is there's 2.5 accidents per 1,000 climbers per year.
Okay. But is that rock climbers?
Or 5.6 accidents per 10,000
Stuart.
climber hours.
That,
And then
Stuart looked up real quick when you were. I just want to say when you were saying it, he looked up. He was like this.
And then there's another one that says what percentage of free climbers die. And then it says failing is a pretty standard at top level when you're pushing yourself. So there's maybe an 80 to 90% failure rate.
Okay. Fail for life.
So he is dead. So,
You think we can find any videos of somebody like climbing and falling off, like from first person?
Yeah.
for sure. I bet you can even find that on Google. I bet like you probably Google that and find a bunch of and find sites.
Probably a bunch of fake ass TikToks and shit came up.
probably.
Yeah, probably.
You gotta get through the fake.
Gotta go to DuckDuckGo or whatever it's called.
Jeeves.
It also
Yeah.
says that there's no injuries really ever reported in this sport because those who don't
Yeah,
ever
because
make
they're
it,
fucking dead.
They just call him
die.
suicide. Yeah, they just say, "Oh man, he committed suicide."
Right.
His friends are like, "He was a free runner," and the guys go, "Yeah, a free runner, but
Right.
okay."
Short, it's a dangerous
Ran
sport.
right off the bridge.
Yeah, he free ran to his end of his life. How about that? Yeah,
So
I think that deserved more.
Crickets. Cue the
Yeah,
crickets, guys.
yeah,
Cue the
100%.
fucking crickets.
You gotta take risks in comedy. Thank you.
When in doubt, fill with a fart joke.
So we like to talk robotics and AI on here. She's like, I'll behave. Listen, we like to talk robotics and AI on
As
here.
long as we're talking about me getting a robotic dick that has full functioning of feeling,
Listen,
I'm
man.
about this.
One day we will be talking about that. One day we will. But for now, what do you feel about snakes having arms and body
It's
parts?
called a salamander.
No. Reese, prove him wrong. Here we go. Troubling
What the fuck
troubling
is
video
this?
shows.
yeah, the
Sure.
snake walking.
Yes.
I've seen this.
Yeah. Some,
I don't know why we don't have just the TikTok, but
I'm sorry.
I'm not understanding this.
So this scientist believes that the snakes were meant to have legs and whatever, and so I guess were snakes meant to have legs and arms?
Yeah, salamanders.
I mean,
they're
technically,
living proof of
they
it.
have like tiny little pieces in their body that like suggest that maybe way back, like thousands of years ago, they might have had tiny little limbs.
Have you ever
But
read the Bible?
No, no.
Yeah, they have wings.
Oh, you mean Levitican whatever the fuck? Yeah, man, that's my jam.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
Genesis 22:77. That's my whole thing.
he had the legs.
Philippines
before
22.
He got cast out.
Yeah.
So when he got cast out, he
Bro,
lost
Adam
the
and
legs,
Eve are
and he
my
was just
boys.
a serpent on his belly. Then
Right.
he made Adam eat the fucking apple.
Troubling video of snake walking with legs in robot suit goes viral. Is this troubling to you?
No, snakes don't bother me so much, but when you tell me they're doing some super weird shit with some fucking fighters,
So here's the
yeah,
thing.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
Like-
I'm definitely worried because I am not a spider guy.
No,
Do
yeah,
the
me neither.
snakes
You
get,
would.
like, to do snake things with their hands and feet and legs?
What would they be doing? What are
I was gonna
snake
say,
things to do?
exactly? Elaborate on snake things.
It's a good question, Morgan. But what are snake things like?
they want to take up crocheting.
But I'm like,
A crocheting
so
snake.
but does he have to
For a little
stay?
sweater.
Does he have to stay looking like a wiener dog?
Well, I see what you mean,
or
and I
does he
think
get to do like snake things while having his legs
Oh.
and feet? You know?
nah.
Like, does he have to be like?
No, they turn into a dog. This
you
is
can
a
put
dog.
him in a
now.
tube that
Right,
looks
yeah, this
like
is a
the
dog now.
snake, but
I think the snake needs more legs.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Or I think he needs.
but
to
then
be
you're
able to,
crossing
like-
into like a snake spider hybrid, and I'm not okay with this.
Overall,
I think
more like a
I'm pretty okay
centipede
with that.
snake hybrid.
I think he needs to be able to do like snake motions because
Like side to
it's a
side.
wiener dog.
I don't think it's a necessity that they have. I think they only do that in the necessity to move. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if they don't,
True, yeah.
yeah, if they don't have to do that, then
Snakes have back problems.
They can. They can get like kinks essentially in their backs.
so this is helping them in that case.
If you want to suggest that.
So it
No,
can help.
it's making them lazy.
I'm gonna
They're
suggest
get
whatever the fuck I
fat.
want here. Yeah.
So wait,
They
are
would
the
probably
snakes
get
gonna be
fat.
the first Wally?
Ooh. You know, like in Wally, like how
Like
they
the
had
people
the
get
robot
fat
people?
because they've got the chairs. Are snakes gonna become the
First
baby
one.
Wally?
Yeah.
We've already done that.
That's one of the things that I think AI would actually end up hurting. Because, like, I mean, there is a lot of good that can come out of it, but, like, I legitimately don't think the American society would, like, benefit from AI. Like, I just think it would make them dumber, fatter, and slower.
Right.
Like, legitimately, I don't think it
See?
would do them
Wally people.
Right.
So that's I'm like if snakes
Like, we've
have,
already got this
Say,
problem.
Joe.
if snakes can't
Say,
do-
Joe, what's on your mind, Joe?
Don't say.
You said it for me by saying don't
No.
say.
Oh,
What is
God.
on your mind?
What are you saying,
Don't
Joe?
I was gonna say it's Stuart.
So, this is your day-to-day life there, Gigi.
Gigi, that's Gigi right there. If he didn't have any hair, that's Gigi.
Right. All right, Gigi, we need to give you a haircut. I'm a certified barber in no state
Hey.
or county.
Gigi, can you give me a stand?
What do you need?
Stan.
Can you give me a high noon?
What? Oh, high noon.
Yeah.
You want
Watermelon. No, there's no watermelon. Whatever there is.
pineapple and African American cherry.
What the fuck, my guy? Black cherry. He's so goofy.
I'm like, what the?
He's so goofy.
Huh?
We got upset with him saying black earlier because it was
Not appropriate.
it didn't feel right.
It was
It seemed okay, but
There was nothing wrong
it
with
didn't
it,
feel right.
When I say something, it comes off worse than if anybody else said it.
well, and we have agreed that that's kind of true. I mean, look at him. It's
Okay, all right, John, I'm with you on that one.
yeah. It's the look, Stuart. It's the look.
Alright.
He's like, I don't like this.
Alright.
He's gonna make himself a big drink.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drink some of this gin now.
I think that's all we have for the videos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
I think so. I think that's all I sent in, but let me see, just in case maybe there might be a little fun. Can I introduce a little segment?
Absolutely.
I
Yo,
know-
It's your fucking show. You can do whatever the hell you want.
What is it?
So we want to look for a dad, right? So it's just like the dad of the podcast, right? So we had this guy come up to the house one day, the apartment, and it was after like a bunch of storms, and our little fence got knocked over, and we were lazy and shit, and we just left it. And he comes by one day and he goes, "What happened here?" Thank you, Stan. And he goes, "What happened here?"
I brought you a tea, and I was like,
No, I would have been so mad. Doggy, what the fuck? So he goes, "What happened here?" And we honestly were kind of being shitty. We were like, "Oh, yeah, oh Jesus." He was like, "We don't know." It happens.
Mic drop. That joke was so good.
It was a lot of wind out.
Yeah, we ended up saying it was a lot of wind out, and he goes, "Oh, you got to get it back up. I love your garden." He ended up complimenting us and how much he liked it, and we were like, "We have to get our garden back straight so Dad likes it now."
Right.
I love him so much.
He's great. He's a nice guy. He compliments it whenever we only seen him like a few times. He helped me like park one day, very randomly. It was like when we
Kinda
first
like
moved
guys
in
at
here.
work.
Yeah. When they emasculate me, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because Joe does not understand how to back up a car.
I know how to. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. There's a difference. So we look for a dad of the podcast, and we have a few candidates, but these are two right off the back that I think are good ones. Let's start with this one here, and I think the other ones. I think this is going to be good. So maybe this guy fits our
Ooh.
So my man brings for audio. My man's bringing a. We need to start remembering that to tell people what's going on via audio. My man brings a gun and just sticks his finger into the trigger.
Doing a bump fire.
What's it called?
A bump fire. Normally you do it off your hip. That way you can get a faster.
Oh.
You use the recoil to help you get a faster trigger.
I also love that like everyone just goes about their life like it was 100% normal. Like fuck it.
I want to know what this venue did about those like 5 or 6 bullet holes he just put in the fucking ceiling.
Probably charged them. Probably, I would assume,
Here's
right?
the thing. They might fucking own the place. They could be fucking mafia
That's a good
people
point.
or something.
That's
they
a
could
good
just
point.
Own the property. And
that would make more sense on why they were just okay.
That's
with
how we do.
gas
That's
and
how we do
gunshots.
on Bosnia.
Okay, so they're Bosnian, but either way, they could own the property, and that's why they're like, "Fuck it, who cares?" Like, I'm gonna shoot into my own ceiling because
Somebody says they're definitely blanks. Do you think? I don't think.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That could be blanks. Yeah.
those are.
I mean,
blanks.
Joe's been shooting blanks for a long time now.
I wouldn't know. I shoot into blanks.
Ah,
Hey, activate the house lights. Yeah, I mean, I think this guy's a good candidate.
So are they fake? Are they?
I feel like they're.
Do you think those were blank shots?
Blanks.
I mean, look, for the way nobody really ran or reacted to it, I would have to assume probably.
Yeah.
Also, with the way that nobody ran or reacted, that means that this man does this often.
Right.
He pulls out this
Here's
gun.
the
It's like
thing.
the 15-year-old
He
kid
says-
that hangs onto all the firecrackers and runs around blowing them up all year round until the 4th of July so he can get his refill again.
Well,
Yeah.
someone said like it was normal for them to do at weddings, so I'm like maybe it's a reoccurring thing for just all of these
No.
people all the time to just run
This man
around.
shows up at football games and they go, like at that football parties, and they go, yeah.
I feel like that's a dangerous.
You
thing
invited
to play,
Antonio?
though,
Oh
like,
my God, he's always popping his gun in the air.
What happens if it's fucking loaded one day?
All right,
Like, for
well,
real.
that's Bosnia, baby.
I feel like anyway.
This
let's be
guy.
real.
This is a classic video. So in case if you haven't seen it before, good for you now that you're seeing it. But this is a guy. I think this would be top candidate. We have another one that we'll show at a different episode, but this is top candidate right now. I think.
But shit again, man, trying to get to the fucking, where am I headed? Oh, to the restaurant for breakfast.
Where am I
I
headed?
didn't know where the fuck I was going. Say, man, you mind if I smoke?
Nah, man, you good.
Thank you, dear. Appreciate it.
It's a vape, too. It's not even like
Hey, your boy's chuffing that motherfucker.
Look at that. You going in?
What the fuck is you smoking in my car, man?
Wait, man, you said I could smoke.
Smoke what?
Smoke medicine.
What the fuck is medicine?
Medicine is medicine. What you mean, what is medicine?
What you mean?
No.
Dude, you a fucking Uber driver, man. Drive the fucking car.
That's
I got a
It is
man.
marijuana.
I didn't say you could smoke that shit in my motherfucking car. Get the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
I'll give it
I
that.
Oh
I
man.
asked
He-
you if I could smoke.
Get the fuck out.
Man, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Let me out this
Get the fuck
motherfucker.
out.
Your boy's hanging up like, fuck you, I'm gonna get me another Uber.
Yo, he getting fucking ripped.
He took the biggest hit.
Bro, did you see how big of a rip he took?
That was crazy. And he was talking normal for a minute, and then
And then all of a sudden that bitch showed up and
he was like, "Oh wow, I've been hitting this for a while."
Uh-oh, who's that guy?
That boy, that was funny, huh? What do you guys think? Who do you think would be the best dad for the podcast? That's the end of this episode. We have more parts yet again coming out for Time.Sweets episodes. So stay tuned for that and many more episodes we have coming out on the podcast. And again, since we have you here and we don't remind you during these episodes, please follow us all on our social medias, Time.Sweets, as you've seen spelled in the episodes. Follow us, SuperSourjir on all social media. Tie-dye up those buttons, boys, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.